Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today again we are going to continue with the previous video. We solved two questions from integration. I hope you've watched them. If you haven't watched them, then just check the first link in the description. You would reach the video. And today we're going to do some more questions from integration, but the topic would be of partial fractions. As you know that it's pretty important for your board's point of view, and the questions are generally on the longer side. As you know, it's basically like a long answer type question. So let's quickly get started, and thank you so much for the good response that all of you guys shared on the last video. Hopefully you would get the same on this one too, and I would definitely create a playlist once we solve as many questions as around 20, and then we'll have a good number of videos in the playlist. So the first question is somewhat like this. It is kind of easy, I know, because for those of you, I know some of you might have been practicing a lot of questions, but some of you won't. So for those of you who are seeing it after a long time or you haven't revised it, this would be a good question for you to get back into the flow of partial fractions, as I would be discussing various other topics on, various key points on this question that would help you, because as I told you in the last video, we would be solving two questions per video, right? One would be a basic one, another one would be slightly on the higher end. I mean, not tough, that would be a little lengthier, which you require more concentration. So what can we do first? As you can see, the denominator, right, x plus 1 and x plus 2, what we'll do is we can divide both of them as x upon x plus 1, x plus 2, right? You can write it as a upon x plus 1. You might be thorough with the formulas. X plus 2, तो यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, we'll write it as x plus 1, x plus 2, cross multiply this at x plus 2 plus b into x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 and x plus 2. I know these steps are pretty easy, but for those of you who haven't revised it, this would be a warm-up question for you, right? So I'll directly write it instead of wasting time here. This would be pretty easy. We'll just open the brackets, ax plus bx plus 2a, let's write the like terms together, plus b. Ab compare kar lo. Constant, there's no constant, so that would be 0, right? X is equal to a x plus bx, while let me just create division. So this, and while this would be 2a plus b equals to 0. Take x common, it will be 1 is equal to a plus b. Equation 1, equation 2, let me change the pen for a second. Yeah, so now we will solve equation 1 and equation 2, right? So what would that be? That would be a plus b is equal to 1 divided by this would be 2a plus b is equal to 0. Change the terms. This would cancel, right? And what would we get here? A is equal to minus 1. So we get a is equal to minus 1. Substitute the value in any of the two equations. We will get what? Minus a plus b is equal to 1. So b is equal to, should be 2. So we got both the values, that is a and b. So now it's just to simplify the equation by substituting the values, right? क्या करेंगे? We will write this again in place, in place of this x upon x plus 1 into x plus 2, we would write this whole equation now using the new given values. Instead of a, we will write minus 1 upon the denominator we previously wrote above. You can check it by going back into the video, right? 2 upon x plus 2 and dx everywhere. You can do that individually as well. So very easy now. Minus of log x plus 1 plus 2 log x plus 2. I hope you're thorough with the properties of log. So I can definitely use this 2 in the power of this whole function. What will this become? Minus log of x plus 1 plus log of x plus 2 whole square. Now if I write this in reverse, that is just to make it easier for some of you guys, this could be log x plus 2 whole squared minus of log of x plus 1. Now you know the property that the x plus something minus this, whenever there's subtraction, it converts into division, right? So I can write it as log of x plus 2 whole squared upon x plus 1. You see, this is your answer. There you go. Easy, right? Now get ready for a question that I've specially picked up. It's from NCRT and it's a pretty good question, and if you can do such questions, then you're all set from this topic. So it's 1 minus x square divided by x into 1 minus 2x of dx. It might look a little tricky, but I promise you it's not. So karna kya hai? You can see the degree on the numerator side is bigger than the one in the denominator, and you might have learned this in your grade 9 that ab kya kare, ab isme we have to use long division method to make the degree inverted. That is, the degree of numerator should be greater than the denominator. I mean, the denominator should be greater than the numerator. So what we'll do is we'll just go by long division method. Easy. Now just stay focused. What we'll do is we'll write x square plus 1, that would be divided by, we can multiply this and directly write it as minus 2x square minus plus x. Okay, so now we'll start multiplying this. That's pretty easy. I hope I don't need to explain this part. We can write half over here and then we can write x square minus, this would be plus 1 by 2. After solving this gets 1 minus 1 by 2 of x. Therefore, you know the rule where you multiply the, you write these two and add the quotient. That is the way how you write like a mixed fraction sort of a thing. So this would be therefore 1 by 2 multiplied by minus of 2x square plus x minus, sorry, just give me a second, this would become minus 1 by 2 x. Right, now let's just convert this. Now if I write this integration, I would write this in the equation above. You can just scroll up. So this would become 1 upon 2 minus 2x square plus x plus 1 minus 1 by 2x plus, oh just a second, actually we have done a little, we skipped a step, I'm sorry. So nothing much, you just need to write this as minus x cube plus 1. You just converted this into now what is written above, 1 by 2 minus 2x square minus 1 by 2 x plus the remainder 1 minus 1 by 2 x. Now you're all set. अब कुछ नहीं करना है, just go down a little. Now we'll just write it in the equation, that's 1 by 2 into minus 2x square minus x, we took 1 by 2 common, plus 1 minus 1 by 2. If you have any doubt in these steps, you can just comment down, I'll answer, surely I'll answer you. So this would divide it by x into 1 minus 2x. Easy. Now what you have to do is, you can, to make it the difference, the integration lot easier, you can separate both of these terms, right? You can, let me just go a little more down, we can go ahead, there's no issue. I'll just create a line just to create a little division because it might get hectic at the end. we'll go slightly here. Yeah. अब यहाँ पे क्या करेंगे, इसको अलग अलग करने के बाद हम 1/2 of 2 minus 2x square plus x upon x into 1 minus 2x of dx plus दूसरा टर्म क्या था, it's 1 minus 1 by 2x. You can do this part by yourself, there's nothing tough in this. X into 1 minus 2x. I hope there's no doubt till this point, so you can consider this one as I, and you can solve this first. So I'll say I is equal to integration of 1 minus 1 by 2x divided by x into 1 minus 2x of dx. This would become, okay, so now again you can see that you can take this as, you can solve this as a partial fraction again. So this would be 1 minus x by 2 divided by x into 1 minus 2x. This would equal to a upon x plus b upon this one, 1 minus 2x. Easy. I told you this question is slightly tricky, but you don't just don't lose focus, nothing और कुछ नहीं. तो अब यहाँ पे इसको 1 minus x by 2 direct I'm writing, there's no need to cancel the denominators and show all that, you can just directly write that, and then this would become bx. Clear? कोई doubt तो नहीं? Now what should we do? Now this is a tricky part. What I am thinking is I will put, if I put x equal to 0, maybe I can solve this. So by putting x is equal to 0, yes, I think I am right. 1 minus, this would be just 1, this becomes 0 upon 2 is 0, so this would be 1 is equal to a into 1 minus 0, again 1 plus 0. Wow, so we just eliminated the whole thing. Now we can just get the value of a is 1. So after putting the value of a here, we can also find that if I put x is equal to 1 by 2 here, so this would be 1 minus 1 by 4 is equal to a into 0 plus 1 by 2b, right? And this would then become 3 upon 4 is equal to b by 2. So we can find the value of b is what? 3 by 2. Yes, now we have found both the values, that is 3 by 2 and 1. Now it's just a matter of time, and our answer, we are very close to our result. Let's move slightly here. We almost ran out of space, we'll just create a line here and let's begin forward. So now it's dx is equal to integration of 1 upon x plus, just substitute the values of a and b and the equation where we wrote, this would be in the denominator 2 into 1 minus 2x. Simple. Now individually integrate, I'm not writing dx and all, you can do that because it's getting little lengthier. So this would be log of x, easy, while this would be 3 by 2 log of 1 minus 2x plus c. I'll multiply this by minus 2 just to balance out the equation. So this would become log of x minus 3 by 4 log of 1 minus 2 x, right? So this would, now I'll substitute in place here, I'll write x upon 2 plus log of mod of x minus 3 log of 1 minus 2x plus c. The 4 just went outside and it got cancelled to 2. And what is this? Our lovely answer. So I'll just show you from this question from here. We started off, okay, we started from, this is the first question, I hope you've noted it. This is the second question. Let me just note down for you who are noting it down. So this is where we started from, right? We started from here. As you can see, we divided both these equations and then what we did was we directly found this was a question, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so we went through long division method, and then what we did is we solved by using the application long division method, and we found this. After finding this, we multiplied the divisor and the quotient plus the remainder, and then we substituted into the form of the equation of the question. After solving this, we came here, we separated the integrals to make it easier for us to integrate. So we integrated this first, and then we again found the value of a and b, and finally we substituted the values. You can see here, then we put both the values here, इसको solve करा, log of x रहा है यहाँ पे 3/2 log of 1/2x, and this is just simple integration और हमें अपना आंसर मिल गया. So thank you all for watching this video. If you love the questions, if you like the style of teaching, if you love these type of questions, or if you have any other questions that you would want me to solve, just comment. I would definitely reach you out, and then I'll try to solve it. Till then, take care and see you. I would meet you in the next video that will be coming out tomorrow. Until then,